Bum, 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 bum. Come on, guys, vibe with me. Oh, hey! Thank you for the follow. Why for you? Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry. I like. Is the game audio too loud? Hang on. Thank you for the follow, you. Also, judging by your banner, I'm assuming you are also an avid Home Sweet Home player as well, like me. But I'm not playing that today, so I'm sorry. Also, you might be wondering why you can't talk right now. It's because I have followers only on, and you need to be watching the stream for like an hour before you can start talking. It's a safety precaution I put down specifically for games like this where it's very plot heavy and I'm very wary of spoilers. So yeah, just chill for an hour and you'll be able to start talking to you. Doesn't vibe? What do you mean, Gas Girl? Vibe with me. We're about to jump back into some very serious stuff because we're gonna be playing Danganronpa 2 again, and we're gonna be continuing where we left off, obviously. And we left off when a certain someone is no longer alive. I'm not gonna lie, I was half expecting him to die at some point later on in the story. It's either he was gonna die or he's gonna become a murderer, and I was correct on one of those assumptions. Hey Dover, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And how are you doing, by the way, Gastro? And how is everyone else doing today? This fine Wednesday afternoon. I know I started the stream later than I should have, but it's fine. I don't mind going overtime. Right. Let's jump right into things. Because we're gonna be completing the investigation bit today, and that's gonna be a while. World building, Dial's plans got me motivated again. Oh, nice. I'm gonna be writing some story. Is it a story you're writing, Gastro? And that's good to hear, Dover. Glad to hear you're doing pretty good. Anyways, enough dilly-dallying. Let's go. And no spoilers, by the way. I need to reiterate that. No spoilers, not even the joking kind, or else you will be banned. Mm. Okay. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Ugh. This is still this is still looking very brutal, even in the second time. You're reworking 2K word capture again. Funny man got a shook. I want to say this is thumbnail worthy, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that's a huge ass spoiler for the game, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I just noticed. Not only did he get several things I'm pointing out. Not only did he get stabbed in the hand over there, he got impaled by Gungnir and several lacerations on both shins, both legs. And that thing on top, I'm pretty sure they also beat him to death with that. Well, close to death. That looks like a what do you call those? A flail? Like they flailed him too? Because it's got blood on it. Unless that's like the string that came from the spear. Still, yeah, wow, very brutal. Nagito is dead. Oh wait, hang on. I need to update my stream information to put this. No spoilers. If you put no spoilers in the title of a stream, right? Would you assume that the stream does not have spoilers in it? Or is the stream telling you no spoilers allowed? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Both. Both? What? You expect no spoilers while also... Huh? It would tell me it doesn't have them. Oh, well. Okay. Well, I guess it's easy. It's better to just put spoilers, because then I'm already telling you guys repeatedly no spoilers allowed, so I think just putting spoilers in... Am I over... I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm like more than halfway into the second game of the series, and I'm only now thinking about the implications of it in the stream title. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Nagito is dead. I think no hints would get the point more across more, maybe. But I'm not against hints either. But anyway, oh shit, I skipped. Hang on, go back. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Huh? What? What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Nagito? Nagito? I've heard some people pronounce it as Nagito. Or Nagito. Sorry. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I'd never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. I'll just go with that because that's what I've been going with, and No one's corrected me on it, so I'm assuming that's correct. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that. A body has been discovered!
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
It's a body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? I mean,
That's right.
plus it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us. One of us. One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally. Would like to point out, look who is not reacting to this right now. Chiaki, you wanna speak up? Hmm? You wanna say something? Oh, there it goes. She heard me. She was like, "Oh right, I gotta be not suspicious right now." Then it's going to start again, huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then.
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. You're about to get your ass beat, Monami.
Hey, hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami.
Hey!
You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, if Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? That sounded weird. What? No fair, you're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin.
Hmm?
But,
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. You still have one more chapter for Yuhiko. Actually, if it's gonna be like the first game, which it probably won't, but the last chapter may not have another murder because that's like that in the first game it was like the final confrontation with the mastermind and everything. There was no actual death that happened in that chapter. Then again, technically so did the previous chapter. Like Mukuro was already dead and it was just a whole framing, or it was just to frame either Kyoko or Makoto. Anyway.
This is kinda depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? I think he's referring to the bomb in the central island. Yep. The last time we looked at it, it was only 5 days away, and 5 days left before it explodes. And I'm pretty sure 3 days have passed now. Oh, I didn't read that. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Yeah, so I was right. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? Hmm? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over,
you serious?
does that mean we could go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
Once again,
it's the Monokuma file!
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna go home. Like, it's a bomb. I'm pretty sure what he means when he says the killing school trip will finally be over, he means you're all gonna be dead. That doesn't make sense if you think about it. If they were all gonna die, well, yeah, they were all gonna die. Wait, actually, no. That is, it doesn't. It makes sense because it's actually a motivation for them to, kill someone and escape the island. Yeah. Ignore me.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on!
I won't forgive you.
Won't let you escape this time. Wait right there! What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right? No, it's not.
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
all right!
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer. Amogus. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. This looks way too elaborate to be a suicide. Then again, it is Nagito, when you think about it. I'm not saying... Oh! I see that! Hang on. You guys see that? Up there. There's a tiny bit of blood on that steel beam up there. You see that? Unless that's a graphical glitch, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be something. Okay, anyway. I just wanted to point that out because like I should play Where's Waldo someday. Alright. I'm getting sidetracked, I'm so sorry. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. What's stuck inside you? You don't see it. It's very... Oh! Oh, listen to this. This feels very Castlevania. I don't know why. That start earlier. Oh, listen to that. We're really gearing up for the final battle. Second to the final battle, I think. Hang on, before we continue, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I'm also gonna put an ad break for a minute, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Jam out to the music while you wait. Alright. Let's go. Continue with the investigation. Oh, I love the music. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Noon sharp? Why not give an accurate date? Accurate time, rather. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Yeah, I saw that. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Oh, jeez! So his other arm was also lacerated. Hand, rather. Yeah, arm. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? It doesn't state the... It didn't state the cause of death. And it also did not state the exact time. It just said noon sharp. Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Yeah, it doesn't indicate which was the killing blow. Or how he died. Yeah, I think that's what Chiaki is pointing out.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I'll talk to everyone else first.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but... Oh, listen to that! It's like, the guitar riffs and all that stuff. Oh, so good. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. But the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now. What's gonna happen? The bomb's gonna blow up.
huh?
What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
This
wrong.
rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. No, that's not the case. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help but pause and appreciate this. Listen to it. Hmm. I need a jamming emote or a jamming like PNG version where it's just me bobbing like headbanging to the music. I feel like it could be appropriate for certain games. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I can think of a lot of things.
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know. You...
Then, don't bring up strange stuff like that. It mattered for Gundam's killing, and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. But wait, what? Can I read through that again? It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't say the... I'm glad you pointed that out. I pointed it out too. All it says is noon sharp, but no specific time. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's time. It's oh, that's useful. It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh. Seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
alright!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nikomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. That's everyone, right?
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. I appreciate that she's like, you know, she's actually she's really trying this time. Like she's thinking and providing some you know, feedback, or not feedback, input. I like that. I like that character development for her. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. Oh, she sees it! She sees the blood too, doesn't she? What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. Oh, okay, the sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There. Yep, I was right! Can you see that red streak? Huh? Yep, You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely the color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Ha! I caught that before anyone even said it. Ha! Ha ha ha! So good at this game. Just kidding. Keyword red. Everyone is colorblind for blood confirmed. I mean, they do have. I'm pretty sure it's for censorship reasons. They make the blood, you know, purple, pinkish, so that they can get away or whatever. Yeah. But that could also, you know what? You do raise a good, well, not good, but something to think about. What if that isn't blood and that's just paint? And what if it's just paint and it's used to throw us off? And isn't it funny that you're the one who brought it up, Chiaki? I mean, I brought it up too, but I'm the player. Sorry. I'm just throwing some stuff and see if any of them stick. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No. We should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. If there is an after. Okay. Let's start with Nagito's body then. Since I talked to everyone else. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Hang on. Mic test, okay. I was just checking to see if like you guys can still hear me over the music, which by the way is still bussin'. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Can I move the camera? I can. Let's start from left to right. Oh, the rope is burned. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife. It must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Now, how would you know that? It could have been used. They could have used a different kind of knife or blade, which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
It cannot be.
and then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use a spear? Huh. Survival knife. Also, burnt rope? Oh wait, since it looks like that rope might have been... It was tied up somewhere that was near the curtains, which was on fire. So maybe the rope burned? That was fast. Because the fire was put out. Hang on. No. Let's see what Hajime has to say first. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why didn't it spread to the rest of the body? Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Yeah. Burned rope. That looks like there's something on his face. It's tape to keep him quiet, probably. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Ugh! And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face. Looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. That's the case.
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that? So they did the stab wounds. The tape was already on his face before they did the stab wounds.
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body, right? So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
You're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. Oh my god. There's a 28 stab wounds joke in here. I can't believe I didn't make it. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange. What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. That is strange. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach it when splattered, but that looks like that shape of the shape of the blood splatter looks very weird. It's almost like he had something on his hand that was keeping the blood from getting on it. Well, that would explain the blood in his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
here, there's also blood, but only blood above the middle joint of each finger? You're right, why is it only this part?
see?
Just as I said. Sorry. Just as I said, right? Strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? This is indeed very fucking strange. Like, I know it's very early on. We just started the investigation, but like, I am really at a loss to think of what happened here. Which I guess is the point, you know. This is the second to the last class trial for the game. At least I'm assuming it is. So they're definitely gonna make this super difficult. I gotta keep my A game on. Hey Nisei, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? There's something strange in this neighborhood. How are you doing? How are you? Right, the face, this one, spear. So I'm guessing that string is attached to the spear. The spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound. Pain in many different ways. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, chat, give Nisei a hug right now. It's an order. Unless he doesn't request it, then never mind. I mean, unless he like rejects it, I mean. Then don't. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? The cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew.
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. I'm pretty sure the spear came from Nezumi's castle. Was it? Yeah. The inside of Nezumi's castle also. Thank you for the follow, Han Tomei. Welcome to the stream. Apologies that follower mode is on. I have it set as a security. What do I call it? Like a thing I set up to make sure that people don't spoil me for the game, because people have been very big jerks about it and spoiling certain stuff about the game for me, because it's a plot heavy game. And anyway, yeah. Don't worry, just wait for an hour and you'll be able to start talking again. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy the stream, and thank you again for the follow. Yeah, this spear came from Nezumi Castle. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! This is the Spear of Gungnir, right? Is that a reference to the first game? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? Oh right, because Monokuma and Monomi haven't been inside Nezumi Castle. So maybe he is being genuine that he hasn't seen this before. I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Did you hear that laugh he did? That sounded so good. Props to the VA for that. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it too. Ah, there it is! It is, for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. That's because the blood that's supposed to be on it is on the girder on the ceiling. Which is why the blood is in a straight line. That's it. I see it. But another question is, what's it doing up there? It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the core doesn't have blood on it. Wait, size of a human fist? Was he... Whoa, hang on a minute. What if it wasn't tied up in the ceiling? Maybe Nagito was holding on to the cord when the blood splattered on him? So then maybe, what if potentially, and this is just speculation, it's just a theory, it's a game theory, what if maybe Nagito was fighting someone? Question mark? And he was using this spear cord thing as a means of self-defense, and that's why he was holding on to that part. And then he gets cut, and it's like, and then the blood splattered on the cord, but a certain part of the cord was clean because he was holding on to that part, which explains the blood splatter shape on his left hand, sorry. Either that or that's the one that was tied on the roof or girder. I don't know. Sorry, hang on. I like to throw my I like to throw these theories out as soon as I pops in my head. I'm I realize that it may be it's probably disruptive whenever I'm like doing the investigation bits, but I like to voice things out like that. If it annoys you, I'm sorry. That's how I do it. So also, it like if I correctly guess something, and then people who watch me, who has played the game, they get to be all, aha, he figured it out, or you're so close to figuring it out. you know, I like to give that feeling. Anyway, also Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir. So I'm just gonna call it that? Wait, what's the feet? Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. 28 stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. That's possible. He does know a lot of stuff that the others don't know because of the Future Foundation file that he got from the Funhouse and the student profiles, which he also got from the Funhouse. Torture, or including the whole situation with the bombs, you know. Maybe he was torturing him. It's like, tell us where the bomb is. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, they just wanted to kill him. They could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito,
Damn it!
refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. Yes, he is a Yakuza. Yakuza. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds. Hang on. I'll be right back again, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. Again. And I'm gonna put another ad break for 1 minute, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Cold weather is. It's been cold over here, and I like the weather. I like the cold more than the heat, but I feel like I've had to go to the bathroom a lot because of it. Anyway, I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? Well, this is like how many people have died so far in this game that are victims, I mean. Uh Byakuya, Mahiru, Ibuki and Kyoko, and then Nekomaru. That's five. It's like so. This is like your fifth. This is like the fifth person you've had to investigate. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've become desensitized. Is that the right word? Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Let's look at the other stuff then. Can I look up? Is there anything else up? Nope. Let's... The lighter. Lighter? Oh yeah, this is the... Wait. This is... It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. Is that the one that caused the fire? Started the fire? The oil lighter was placed like... The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. It caused the fire to destroy evidence, but the curtain was in the way. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Oh, sorry, not just the curtain, but also the sprinklers. Sprinklers put the fire out. But then again, even if the sprinklers did put the fire out, it would have burned a lot of other stuff before that happened, so... Yeah. Hello, Shadow Kit. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oil lighter. Fire grenade. And then that Monokuma doll with a hole, with a stab wound. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Oh yeah, when they threw it. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. I remember Sonia pointed it out. The fire grenades actually did more, actually caused the fire to intensify. She pointed that out. So, and I pointed this out as well, just reminding you because I'm smart. When you the fire grenades, I theorized, might be full of alcohol. Gas specifically, and that gas came from the truck which was inside the warehouse, which was rigged to set up, which was rigged in a way that when the gas runs out, the explosives would explode, and they were set in a way that they were supposed to go off at noon, but they went off earlier than that, so that means there was less fuel in the truck, and I'm theorizing that the gas went inside those fire grenades. That's what I think. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. I disagree. I think that should be something worth remembering. Lighter. Honey, and anything else besides that, other than this, I mean. Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach! Hey! No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding! I'm not dead! Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed, and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with Making a hole like it got stabbed, and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's murder or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed off than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Seat of world supremacy? What are you saying? Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If they did, then why? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie, and now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him up with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? What was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Is there anything else in the warehouse? Oh, I guess he's referring to the plushie factory. I already talked to everyone. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess this area. Do you guys have anything else to say? Oh,
Hey,
same.
hey.
It's the same thing. Let's see if Chiaki has anything new to say. Looks like this site is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey, hey.
There was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet! She's all drenched and soggy! Haha!
Hey, hey.
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
I wasn't thinking that at all!
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me!
Disgust.
Oh my, screwing? How lewd! You got it there.
Hey, hey, hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. But, do you have anything else to say? Well, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him,
Hey, hey, hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know?
Jeez, you're
Okay, same thing. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Yeah, why were you at the military base? Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? Yeah, she knew that they were fake. Yeah. It is alright. It is not a bomb. How did you know that? Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my. It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus. Sonia. Oh. Don't cry. I'm sorry. I was also taken aback by her language. she hasn't sworn like this yet. Jesus. Shit. You son of a bitch. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Wait, what? Let me read that again. You first explored the final island. I discovered the vast amount of bombs there. Final island? Okay, so I'm guessing this is after she explored the central island. Either that or she wasn't in the central island to begin with. Where did she find the bombs? The military base? And why did... I kept silent the whole time. Oh, wait a minute. No. This is the first... This is, when she said first explored the final island, I think she was referring to, the first, like, at the start of the chapter, right, because when the final island was unlocked, everyone, explored the area. She found the bombs first, and she never said anything to anyone because she was scared that someone might use them, but Nagito used them. And I'm guessing she went to the military base to verify her suspicions. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base. Wait, the bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. That's good thinking. Kinda. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
look at Monami over there. In the corner over there.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
She's really channeling Starfire energy there.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was fake. But then, why did she hide it? Hang on. Why did she hide it? Why not say, well then again, right? Then again, when you think about it, if they're not real bombs, and she knows that they're not real bombs, then there's nothing to worry about when you think about it. Like, oh, it's just fireworks. There's no cause for alarm. So I understand that. I understand why she didn't tell anyone. Not like it's something that would help them, right? Unless it was to call for help. But then again, there hasn't. I don't think any planes like flew above the island during this whole time, or ships either. 'Cause, you know, you could like they could have lit the fireworks at the beach, and then a ship passing by the coast or whatever would have like noticed it and like, hey, there's some people like, are those people calling for help? Also, hi Lucknoms, welcome to the stream. How you doing? That is why I knew it was fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Where did he get those bombs? That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. Oh my god, look! Poor Kazuichi in the background. He was the closest one to the explosion. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. Just woke up. I hope you slept alright. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is, his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. I feel like Sonia has been suspicious almost every chapter. Like, she's always doing something. And up until this point, all those suspicious things she's like done or, you know, say or whatever, or her behavior, it is like, it's never like amounted to her being a killer. I wonder if that's gonna stay the same for this chapter as well. You know, it's like in the second class trial, she was like, you know, she talked about the whole, you know, it was revealed that she was kinda into serial killers, or at the very least, you know, fascinated by the subject of them, because, you know, she was the one who pointed out the whole thing about sparkling justice. Yeah, that's the name. She was the one who brought that up. And then in the third chapter, she was in Hyoko's bedroom for some reason, and the door to her bedroom was locked. Why did she lock it? Because I'm pretty sure Hajime had to use a key to open that. Either that or the doors just automatically lock for some reason. Again, it never amounted to anything because she was innocent. But still, you know, I wonder if like in this class trial that's finally gonna get subverted, where turns out she actually is the killer this time. Or if she's gonna somehow manage to like stay innocent this whole game. I guess we'll see. Alright, I talked to everyone in this area, so let's check the Monokuma panel. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain and the panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away. That is interesting. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember. Akane, when she was trying to push open the door, she was like when she was like slowly pushing the door open, she couldn't because she was having trouble, so she just kicked it. Maybe the panels were like stacked together and left leaning on the door, right? And then when she kicked the door open. The panels went flying, and that's why they're like that. So maybe the reason that these panels are tipped over is. Oh, I think Chiaki's gonna. Yeah, there it is. I beat you to it, though. I beat you to it, Chiaki. I explained it first before you did. Because I'm smart. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. You can't say you beat her to it if you never let her finish talking first. You know what? You're right. Let me have this moment! Damn it! Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Kanye ignored the person with mighty kick. The door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Except that one. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means. We can speculate that this was done intentionally. Also, there's that speaker thing I just remembered. With the phone attached. What is that, an iPod? You guys remember that? You guys remember iPods? Is that still a thing? I haven't heard about them in a long while. Are they still making that? Or did, phones can do that and more, so I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped. There are a bunch of books tagged on the blah 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 blah. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. And then this one. All these CDs. CDs nuts. They're all copies of Monster Museum. Should have been burned too. Alright, I think this is the last thing. MP3 player. Oh god. Remember that, guys? Remember MP3s? Gosh. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
When did this game come out? If I forgot. I know it's been a long while, but when exactly? Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's all busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Maybe it's to mask the even if Nagito had the tape over his mouth, right? Even if you have something blocking your mouth, you would have still been able to make some noise, and I'm guessing the music was playing to make it sure that we wouldn't be able to hear that. I remember that I actually used them. No, they don't make them anymore. Someone wanted to force people to buy and only 100 dollars. Yeah. Yeah, I remember my sister had one before, an iPhone, not an iPhone. Well, she did have an iPhone before, but she also had an iPod, and I used to listen to that a lot. Because back in my day, we didn't have smartphones. We had to listen to our music with that. And that computer back then was shit, so I couldn't listen to music on that either. Y'all know people, Apple is the money. Apple is about that money and nothing else. Very true. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. Nezumi Castle, and I think maybe he'll want to check out the military base too. And the factory. The factory are like right next door. The military base that Sonia mentioned. The plushie factory next door. Nezumi Castle, where the spear originally came from. And Nagito's room too. Ooh, we're gonna get more, we're gonna find out if Nagito left it in his room. We're gonna find out more about the school profiles and the future foundation file. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time you leave this place and try exploring other areas too? Why are you yelling? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I think I said this already, but I'm also a little suspicious of Chiaki, like the way she's just behaving so far in this investigation. But again, it's a little too early to say. In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
She is soft-spoken, so she kinda had to yell. Yeah, I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene. That is true. Usually they leave like at least 2 people to guard the area.
Yep.
You don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. No, guys. Keep, what's the word? Stay with the protocols that you guys have put forth. This is a very bad time to start breaking the rules that you have put. The killer could, tamper with the evidence while you guys are gone. Besides, we investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. What? You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. Oh, it's a bit ominous. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. Chiaki, I'm sure at least 2 people can guard it. Yeah. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. I love this new theme. Also, okay, I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. Got some corn dogs downstairs. Gonna munch on those. Okay, I'll be right back though. I'll be quick with it. What is that emote? That's cute. Fuyuhiko Nakane can guard the area. Sonia, Soda, Hajime, and Chiaki can check the other place. That would have worked. Yeah, it's very... Yeah, she's really like being suspicious right now. The question is, right? The question here is, and one of the many questions I'm thinking of, is she doing that because she's the killer? Right? Or, hear me out, What if she's intentionally being well, not really. No. She's not being disruptive. She's not disruptive. She's rushing, right? She's rushing things so that we would have a harder time for some reason. Anyway, it's still too early to say, but I'm just throwing these thoughts out there. Alright, I'm gonna put an ad break for 3 minutes. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy jamming out to the music while I'm gone. Because it's banging. Me, 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 me. La 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 la. Oh shit. Ah. I fumbled my headset. Right. So it's a little bit better. Hang on, I think I need to take another minute because usually right after I've eaten something, I can't voice act as like I can't voice act as well because then I end up coughing a lot. So hang on, give me another minute, guys. Put that back. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. I think I am a go to keep going. Alright. Let's get back into the game. We have a bunch of other places we need to investigate. Starting with the factory. We need to look at that truck again to verify, you know, my theory that someone did take a bit of take some of the hey Sonia, take some of the gas from the truck, and also that card reader thing.
Why?
That card reader. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Ooh, that's actually right, because... Well, I don't know about this game, but in the first game, all of the Monokumas... Monokuma was like set up in a way that they have bombs inside of them, so if anyone tries to kill him or whatever, he can just explode. I wonder if it's gonna be the same case here. And maybe that's why that plushie back in the warehouse had a hole in it. No, maybe that's how Nagito got the bomb a couple days ago, or a day ago rather. Something to think about. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is All gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already.
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You were right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hmm.
If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. It wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon. Jesus. He's getting a lot of stuff from there.
Well
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Monokuma's account. He didn't tell us where they're from, he just told us where they're not, and it's not in the military base. The bombs, I mean. Not from there, rather. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But it looks like there are clues here. Okay. Let's check the laptop like that. We'll go from right to left this time. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop, he's still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. Right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I could examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I don't know if I brought this up earlier, but I wonder if this is the same laptop that was found in the electronics alley in the third island. Hey, what's that? Manufacturing equipment. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Still checking, just in case. Apparently, the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Not even the card reader. Check inside then. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's something on the floor that looks like a clue and not even trash. You're not gonna look at the other shelves? Nagito? Or sorry, Hajime? Okay, well we've checked everything here. Let's go to the we can go in the military base now. Check that out. And then we can go to Nezdumi Castle after. Right. For that, Chibimi, you almost shat yourself again. Would you like a ramen? You might be thirsty. Right here. Maybe there's something else here. Something new here. Kazuichi.
Man.
Damn it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. Easier to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Also, do the guns have ammo in them? A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed in the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it. What did you find?
Huh?
Oh, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's looks like the one that Nagito got stabbed with. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once! That's everyone, I think. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Check this truck. I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. The explosives came from there. The bombs. The fireworks. Yeah. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. Actually, no. He didn't. He did know that they weren't real because the video, right? The video said, the video played after the fireworks exploded. He was like, did you guys really think I was gonna explode the whole island? Something like that. So he definitely knew, I think, that they weren't real. Yeah. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. Yeah, there we go. Are you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there's a different motive behind his actions. Did he just want everyone to, die? Because he's like, there's nothing hopeful in this situation. So the best thing I can do out of hope is just kill everyone. If everyone's dead, then there won't be any more killings. The bombs are fake. This might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. I don't think there's anything else. But double checking anyways. That dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru, doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Excuse me. Anyway, just random check. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. And hope you guys are doing alright today. It's Wednesday over here. People call it Hump Day for some reason. I guess it's because it's the middle of the week. Hump, and the middle is a hump. So Hump Day. I might be wrong though. Feel free to correct me guys if I'm wrong on that, but yeah. You're halfway through the week. Only the rest of the week left to go to. You can do it. What's it gonna be? Last time it was Piggy Me. Let's see. Oh, 98 more steps until next growth, okay. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Wait, no, Nezumi Castle was in the 4th island. I missed it. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first thing that you see. Nope. Over here. No, this is the funhouse. Nezumi Castle is right after this, I think. No, I'm going the long way around. It's over here, after the roller coaster. Right, what did Chibi-Me turn into? Oh, it's Piggy Me again, guys! Look at him! Look at her. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Why didn't they add an option to pet them? They missed out on that. Should have given us the option to pet our pets. Head pets. Yep, one of the spears are missing.
Yo,
Look at that wall of spears. It's obvious where the weapon came from. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought, looks like the spear that killed Nagito. Same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, looks like one of the spears in the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. What are you talking about? That's a cool ass name. But why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. Still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling the strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. And now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. Excuse me. Hey, Hantome. Am I pronouncing that right? Hantome? Thank you. I said this already, but thank you for the follow once again. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're well. Sorry. Sorry. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright. Let's glow. Let's glow? Let's glow. Let's glow, girls. Let's go. No, you. What? Stop choking. The password to enter the ancient ruin, but the most important part is erased. Nagito was the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. Yeah, oh god, the light. We're playing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. We are currently at the 5th chapter in the game, investigating the death of Nagito. Yeah. No spoilers, by the way, if you have played this game. No spoilers, please. Do not spoil me, or else I will ban you. Sorry, okay? I gotta be assertive. and let people know I am not messing when I say I do not appreciate spoilers. Not at all. Don't do it, or I will bring out the hammer. Anyway, that aside, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're fine. How's your Wednesday going? I think we might be almost done with the investigation, but let's see. We've already explored most of the things that we can explore or investigate. I think the only one left is the Nagito's cottage. But let's see. Let us see. I haven't seen anyone else. Oh, hey, hang on a minute. Oh, they're in front of Nagito's house. Okay. Still, why are you two together? That's a bit sus.
What's this?
Oh my! You wanna go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. What was that pause? What was that pause? I'm concerned. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy.
Then do it! Sweet, because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
Guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose. Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. What are we gonna find? We gotta find a chest. So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine it. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Right away,
No.
Right away, I can already see that. Heh, 420 blaze it. Right now, that's the most suspicious thing, or most obvious thing that we can search. Oh, wait! That's, the treasure box! That's Monomi's treasure box! So the person who stole from Monomi was Nagito. Maybe. Either that or someone else did and planted this in his room. It's a bed that comes with the cottages. It just looks like the one in my room, but
Hey, hey.
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a useful place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations, without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... There's something here! It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. What is this? Eh? A gas mask? Rubber gloves? And rubber gloves? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? What was he planning with these?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does this mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Piece of blue paper. Why don't you unwrap the paper? Or is it just that? It's just aluminum inside. I've checked the fridge. How come his room gets a fridge? I don't think I have a fridge at my cottage. This is a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. Oh, I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Are we allowed to do that? Can we just take appliances from outside our cottage and bring it inside? Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? To talk with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Whoa! There really isn't much inside. Except that Monokuma's special poison for poisoning use only. Where and when did he get that? Oh, probably, most likely, he got it from the Octagon as well. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. Someone who likes cold drinks. It doesn't look like he stopped very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really, it looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Read the fucking label! Took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. Oh, maybe that's what the gas mask and rubber gloves are for. Maybe Nagito was that worried that he might he might accidentally poison himself. Potentially, anyway. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Vaporized. So, like, turning it into air? Is that what vapor means? In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. I guess that's why it's in the fridge. That's why he needed the fridge. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this? Octagon again. That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The Octagon inside the funhouse. This poison. He must have brought it with him from there too, right? He was
Perhaps.
probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? How dangerous. What would he have done if he had accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half empty. That means it's already been used? Yes, you can finally speak. Hello, you? Y for you? Am I should I just call you you or Y for? Yes, you can finally speak. And the things you're about to speak better not be spoilers for the game, or else I'm gonna ban you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to come off as very confrontational, but I need to be like this because I do not tolerate spoilers of any kind for any story plot heavy game that I'm gonna be streaming on this channel, so you have been warned. Yeah, and that aside, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, by the way? And hi, Small. Welcome. How are you doing? You'd be amazed how many chemicals are like that and have to be stored in this way. Oh, thank you for giving Nisei a shout out. Yayu? I see. Yeah, is that correct? You? Anyway, looks like this bottle is less than half empty. That means it's been used? Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? Small, no, I'm straight. You're not allowed to do that. That's illegal. Alright, you're a mod, you can do that. But don't do it too much. If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? That is very, very worrying. Another trap? Is it this box? For
Perhaps.
example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be really bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Maybe that's why he had the gas mask and everything. He was like he was setting up a trap somewhere. Nagito was a girl boss. Alright, last thing to check. Oh wait, I don't did I talk to Chiaki? Our time for investigation is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. You say that like you've already searched through it. I'm gonna search it first. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuff on the shelf. Might take a lot of time. Yeah, I know, but still.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Oh, she definitely saw the Future Foundation file or the student profile or something in the shelf, and she's like, let's leave it for later. Let's look at something else for now. She's covering. Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Man. The only other thing to check is the Monami's treasure box. How's the first thought there is another trap that have being used to come in the kid? That would have been my first thought. Jackie's asked the real question. Gamer moment right there. I mean, that is true, Nisei. Either set up a trap or, use it in another way. Maybe he took it. But why? We'll find out eventually. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Yeah, I think this is Monami's treasure box, but why did Nagito take this? Could this be? Yep. Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Why did Nagito take this? That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
What? Are you sure it's just that? It's really cute? Huh? Is that really it, Chiaki? Okay, so either Nagito was the one who stole the box and brought it here to her bed to his bedroom, and he's like, I'll look at this later. Or someone else took the box. Maybe Chiaki. Maybe Chiaki took the box for whatever reason, left it here, and planted it for some reason to make us think Nagito was the one who took the box. I'm jumping ahead, I know, but just thinking out loud. It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. Okay, yeah, maybe, or not. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. It might be good to see what's inside. Maybe it's...
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Thinking out loud. Oh my god, Small. I will have you know I take baths regularly. I would never be caught stinking. Inside, there was a notebook. Usami general purpose notebook. That's a cute note. That actually is kind of cute, yeah. This is it? Why is a notebook inside his treasure box? Looks like it's something important. Open the notebook, maybe! I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children. An entry that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Skip ahead. She might know some. She might have written down something important. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I do too, Stinky. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page with poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. Keep reading! There might be, you never know. Right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Wait a minute. How did Monami know that? When Chiaki was the one who stopped him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Uh-oh, I think something clicked in Hajime's head there. Also, 16 days. Really? That's how much time has passed?
Stop it!
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. Excuse me. Monami was there with you at the death room, remember? No, she wasn't. That was Nagito. Nagito was the one with Monami inside the death room. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right! This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
You're a liar!
Ooh,
You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands, dipshit. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you
Hmm?
saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Oh, things got serious. Looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me! Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. So if it's not... So... She didn't... If Monami was not the one who wrote in the notebook, is it possible it's Chiaki's diary instead? Like I thought? I thought... Because my thinking was like, Monami is being controlled by Chiaki, and Chiaki, through Monami, wrote in the notebook a little roundabout. Hmm? Hang on. I'm so sorry. I was, yes. Cloudy Universe. Thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry. You came at such a not. You came at such an inopportune time. Yes, I was called over because my mom needed help with something that. No, this is wrong. No, that's wrong. I got the wrong command. Thank you for the raid, Cloudy Universe. You were playing Danganronpa 3. No spoilers, please. And thank you for the follow. Okay, before I go do my usual intro stuff, you notice that I have a thing set up where followers only mode, and you need to be following for an hour. This is because to prevent people from just jumping into the chat and spoiling the game for me. I'm sure you understand that feeling as you've played the game as well. Anyway, so hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Silver. This is my channel. I am a variety PNG tuber streamer. I stream a variety of games, hence the name. Yeah. Right now we are playing Danganronpa 2. We are at Chapter 5, investigating the death of Nagito Komaeda. We're getting close, I think, to the end of the investigation bit, though. Thank you for the raid again, and I'm sorry that I was not around to greet you when it happened. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the stream, even though you guys can't talk yet. And I hope you stick around because you stick around for the next time I stream the game. I'm gonna be doing the class trial, but before that, we gotta finish the investigation bit first. Spoilers on the one who Danganronpa. Flop-thumb. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. Still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Hajime's suspicious. He knows, or he's... Like I said earlier, something clicked in his mind that made him think Chiaki is the one who wrote this. Chiaki wrote this notebook. Chiaki's the one who wrote this. Hang on, let me read through the transcript again. To the part where he was reading through the notebook. Also, Monami's like, she mentioned something earlier about she mentioned something earlier that Monokuma was trying to like crush her or something. Hang on, here we go. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. And then here, we've been in the Hun house. We've been in the fun house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. But Monami wasn't the one who stopped Hajime. I mean, it's possible she was around the area. She was somewhere in the area and saw him try to go inside. But the person who stopped him from going in the final dead room, it wasn't Monami, it was Chiaki. So I think that's why Hajime was like, huh? This gamer girl seems maybe not epic gamer at all. Wait, there's something else? Okay, now we can look at the bookshelf. Chiaki said, let's look at that last, because that looks like a lot of stuff. If I recall, Monami was with Nagito at that day, right? No, Locknoms. You might be thinking about when Monami and Nagito were inside the final dead room together. That was the next day. They were inside there. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on the shelf. Genres and the type of items were also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep,
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through other boys' things. You know, there might be private stuff here. That might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. He might find the Future Foundation file, or the student profiles in the shelf. Let's see. Ooh, then I guess the one we could become more common. Hey, Gastro. Oh, you've been here this whole time, I think. You were here earlier, I mean. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Da da da! Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one received from Monokuma. This is another one. The school profile. I'm kind of going through these because we have already seen those scenes. Nagito said this only contain information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? Oh, I wonder if Chiaki's gonna stop him. And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really only has my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. Why did you not mention Chiaki? The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. Nisei, stop. No. Do not. Do not start this in my Danganronpa stream. We are wholesome, murder aside. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. There was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, Reserve Corps student. So he is a Reserve Corps student. He didn't lie about that part. There's no denying it. He confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Yeah, sure, wholesome, and what is not wholesome with someone being sick? I refuse to continue this conversation with you. I'm kidding. Anyway. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates? And why did you not mention Chiaki among those names? Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Here it is. I think one or both of them are gonna figure out that Chiaki's name isn't in there, or profile isn't in there, right? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. He didn't mention Chiaki's name, did he? Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into that file. Someone's... I don't know if I want to read that out loud, Nisei, but thank you, I guess.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Okay, her profile isn't there.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Eh?
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there,
Then what is written in there?
these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Oh?
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Are you sure about that? Ah, hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Byakuya is his name isn't in there. Right? Now let's see.
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Wait, if 16 profiles but his name isn't on there, then what is that? What would that imply?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Uh-oh.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written on that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. His name was also he was also in the he participated in this killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad!
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled
How
up!
should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. What? You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Ultimate imposter? This really is like Among Us. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity. The first guy who died was an imposter? Is that what he's saying? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake?
Hey!
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Woohoo! Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami? Wait a minute, if he's the ultimate imposter. Hang on. Don't answer me, guys, by the way. I'm speaking rhetorically. These questions.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time? But he wouldn't have been able to be his imposter unless he knew about him, right? You can't impersonate someone if you don't know about them. Right? I mean, maybe it's. I mean, no, you can't impersonate someone you don't know. That's just logic. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still,
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. I disagree with that kind of thinking. Hold on a second. Did my phone get hacked or something? Because it looks like someone. I'm sorry. I just got a suspicious looking notification on my phone just now. Hang on. The fun part is that it's so obvious considering how different this. I mean, it's he could have gotten, maybe he just ate a lot or something. But anyway, these are ultimates, so it's possible for them in a specific way. I'm with Chiaki on this one. I don't know. I don't think it's that simple to look at it. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I guess it's one of those things like with great power comes great responsibility kind of thing. And because you have great power, you must be responsible for using it. And the power that I'm referring to in this context is whatever talent or skill that you may have. But no, I don't think that kind of way of thinking is absolute. But we're getting sidetracked. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Trusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. Still, though, for someone had credit to where credit is due, he was doing a good job of leading the group, even if he was a fake. You know. Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. I don't think I read that. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
The Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? It's easier to achieve a skill, but it's harder to lose a talent completely. A true imposter can be charismatic and convincing like the original. Yeah, but like, when you think about it, it's not like they were, I don't, from what I've seen anyways, who knows, maybe the ultimate imposter was actually trying to lead us to our death. But maybe he wasn't, and if he wasn't, then he was doing a good job of keeping us alive when you think about it. It's easier to achieve skill, but it's harder to lose a talent completely. I mean, I guess it's like how muscle memory works. It's harder to when you've learned something, it's harder to unlearn it. Anyway, just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hostpeak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It would be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey, hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up? Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Class trial time. Ugh. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is.
That's deep.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial.
Last?
So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
It's gonna be the last one? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be the last one. There's gotta be more. I'm pretty sure we have one more chapter left in the game.
I'll see you soon.
He's debating us. Pretty sure. Also, technically, like, in a way, you are correct, Gastro. Like, there's some things about ourselves that we don't necessarily have control over. You know, stuff like genetics. You know, we couldn't pick that growing up or before we were born. So in that sense, and not just that, you know, sometimes people just generally have an easier time with certain stuff compared to others. In that way, we are both blessed and restricted by that. But it's so naturally someone else is going to be better at you due to that talent that they have that they started with. But I think that's okay, you know? I think that's my main takeaway with this. Just, yeah, someone's always gonna be better than you, but that's okay because that doesn't define your value as a person. I think I'm just gonna go with that. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us all through this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
So, not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We are pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. Still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. To the Central Island. No, not Central Island. Monokuma Rock. Hang on, I'll read through those messages and I'll read through chat again in a bit.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed. Stupid fool. You're making me depressed. So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
guys. Take a look, hang on. I just noticed. Look at my level right now. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna end the game at that level? Oh man. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why. I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to put out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? Oh, she's serious now. You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll beat you up!
Damn right, stupid Rabbit should just shut up. I think she's right though. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight!
Huh?
What's her deal? She raises a good point though. Do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looked so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes?
Ah.
Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial. Aww, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Whoa. This is the end. Kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Yeah, I mean, she's shown that serious sprite before, but I agree that I like how she's developed over the course of the game. I'm glad she's alive for now. Let's be real. I'm not even sure if everyone in this elevator is gonna be alive by the end of the game. I'm just throwing that out there. Cause like, no, I'm not gonna get into that. That's on meta stuff. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we finish.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Oh shit. It's raining. Really hard.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. What do you mean 100% not everyone will be alive? There's one killer that's punishment time. Oh. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if the game pulls something very big. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door opens slowly open. Alright, what's it gonna be this time? This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Ooh!
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is. Maybe in the next chapter he's gonna say like, this isn't a class trial, this is a class debate or something. Just to make it so like, hey, I was telling the truth. That was the last class trial. But this is a different thing. I'm calling it something else. Mechanically, it's the same thing, but I'm calling it something else. So it's different. So you gotta show me some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito, the killer who murdered Nagito, in order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. If Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. I see what you did there. Lock noms. Oh boy! We are so not gonna do this today. But we're gonna be doing it next week, most likely. Do it now. No, fuck. This is gonna be, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at least 4 hours long together, like the class trial, I mean. Because there's gonna be the first half and the second half. Ultimate Dragonborn Hajime Hinata. Yeah, let me scroll back through chat because we were talking about the whole skill versus talent kind of thing. But I already said what I said. You know, talent, yes, it's something you're born with. You can't change that. It's just something that you have from the beginning. And it can help you, you know, and it can also shape your future in a way. But also, it's not the only thing that shapes your future. A lot of other things come into play too. So yeah, it's good. It's both an advantage and a disadvantage, and it's important, but it's not the only thing that matters in the end. It matters a lot, yes, but it's not the only thing that matters. Let's go with that, right? I think everyone can agree with that. Yeah. Look, noms, no. Anyways, right. I'm not sure, is this the class, like, I think Small was the one who said that this class trial is like the best in the series. At least that's what the fandom say. I'm not sure if it's this one or the one that comes after this. Anyways, I'm hyped. I think I already know. Like I said, like, I'm very suspicious of Chiaki. Maybe she's not the killer, okay? Maybe she's not the killer, but she is hiding something that I think we're getting close to finding out what that is. Sonia is also a little suspicious, but I think, you know, but not in a way like that I can define, or like, it's nothing I can like, not something I could like put into words. Like, it's just a vibe, you know. It's just a vibe. Uh-huh. I'm the one who said that. Small Prob said it too, though. Yeah, I think you both said it. Excuse me. A gamer being a killer. This is why video games should be banned. You know, you play the Danganronpa games, and you are, you know, you become a killer, or, you know, someone who solves murder mysteries. You know, it's a coin flip. You could either be the killer or the one who solves the murders. You can also be both. Anyway, Bor is still doing art. He might be ending soon, though. Let's see. I don't think I've rated him this week? Question mark. He's been streaming for almost 3 hours. Oh no. Let's raid someone new. Someone who just followed me earlier. Wait. Eh? Oh, never mind. They're sleeping right now. Never mind. I didn't know that was legal. I didn't know that was a thing people actually did. They're doing a sleep stream. For those who are curious who I'm referring to, Hantome. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. They followed me earlier, and I went to check their stream because I followed them back, and I saw they're streaming, and I was curious. Hey, let's go raid them. But then I look, and it's they're asleep. They're doing a sleep stream. Maybe I should try that. Nah, I'm kidding. Uh, who else is on right now? Well, I know, like I said already, Bor is on. Who can just started. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's a nice. That's a very nice starting soon starting soon screen. They should do it like that when they do uncapped subathons and stuff like that. Want to do dial? No. Why would I want to do dial? Doesn't he have a boyfriend already? I'm, I'm laughing so much at my own joke. But no, I already rated Dial this Monday. I like to raid different people throughout the week. And okay, I haven't rated Scribbly Noodle this week, so let's go and raid him. Wholesome stream, I see. Anyway, anyway, I need to. Okay, it's almost 7. I need to hurry. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We're gonna be rating Scribbly Noodle. He's doing art right now. Thank you for the follow, Yayu. Is that how you pronounce your username? Thank you for the follow, as well as Antome and Cloudy Universe. And thank you, Cloudy Universe, for the raid as well. Very much appreciated. There's the raid message. If you guys don't have the emotes, that's fine. You can use whatever other emotes you have in your person. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I wish you all a good rest of the day and or night. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Ah.